Hello everybody, this is Hybrid, and there is no review at all today because of the fact that none of the Marvel comics I read are released today. So with that being said, one comic I do read that's not DC, because I do my DC reviews on Thursdays, is Exo Manowar. That came out today and I thought I'd review it. So just kind of a quick run through. So here we go to a few soldiers. They are kind of surveying the area, wondering why basically a few slaves would be such a threat. So we have Eric, and he's pretty much mowing down anyone that's coming in his way. Still has no hand though. And we see kind of the energy weapons don't really affect him at all. The Manowar armor is very strong, and it has energy firing capabilities. So he fires a kind of green energy blast. The Manowar armor actually regrows him regrows him a hand, and then it covers his hand up in armor as well. So that's pretty cool. In his words, basically, this armor is capable of miracles. Then they kind of go out on a charge, and in his words as well, leave none alive. They want to go back home to their families, but the spider aliens are still in their way. Obviously, he's fine in the Manowar armor, but his comrades are not. They're just men wearing rags, essentially. So one of his friends gets shot at. The spider alien throws what appears to be a bomb, and that goes off, and it kills everybody else. Obviously, he's okay with the Manowar armor on, so he just gets pissed off. Like, he just flies up, which I'm assuming he's flying. I'm not sure. He might have just done some sort of boosted jump. But yeah, he fires a rocket right after he essentially kills another spider alien that fired that bomb. We see what appears to be the alien that captured him years ago wearing the mech suit. Eric, using the Manowar armor, actually makes an energy sword. It's basically pounding on the mech suit, except for the mech suit places, or the pilot of the mech suit places two bombs on Eric. Those explode, damaging the ship somewhat and sending Eric into space. He's drifting in space for a while, actually not that long really, and as you can see, the Manowar armor actually heals itself, which is pretty cool. But yeah, he remembers his wife and the fact that he needs to go to Rome to defeat the Romans, free his people, etc. And we go to the admiral of this ship, and he's saying, attack the guy in the Manowar suit, pretty much. We don't care about, the whole religious aspect of it. He seemingly teleports. Essentially, he teleports back to Rome, which, due to the fact that he was probably traveling at a very fast speed, very far away for a very long time. Time is now, it's moved very quickly for on Earth versus on the ship. So now we're at the 21st century, we're not at 402 AD. So he comes in, and we get a good idea of how fast he can go, because it says that the airspeed of him is beyond Mach 10. He crashes in the Colosseum, and that's actually a pretty cool shot of him there, kind of standing with the rubble around him. He takes off his helmet, except for then we see a tourist here clicking with the camera, taking a picture, and a little kid saying, "A gladiator, cool." So he's kind of confused there, until a bunch of assumingly Italian, I guess their equivalent to SWAT, comes, points the weapons at him. In response, obviously, he's not the happiest person in the world, so he says, "Roman pigs, the more of you, the better." Alright, so for kind of my scoring, I gave a art 4, plot 4, writing 4, characters 4, and enjoyment 7.5. Because I did enjoy the issue a lot, but I felt at times when I wanted you to feel emotionally kind of invested in the comic, it didn't have the build up for you to be emotionally invested. And then besides that, the only somewhat really enjoyable part I had in this one issue was basically the somewhat fight scene between him and the mech suit, which kind of was only for about a page, so you really couldn't get into it that much. Overall, besides that, still a really good issue. I give it, with all my scores put together for it, I give it about a 78%. So I do recommend you buy it, but you don't have to buy it exactly right now. Actually, a pretty interesting thing about this issue is I like how he's in Italy, because I had dual citizenship with the United States and Italy as my dad's from Italy, so there's that. I just thought that was kind of neat to kind of point out. Got my Italian pride, FIFA 2006. I'll see you guys later with a bunch of DC reviews. I'm gonna start making it now, so when I upload it tomorrow, it won't be like middle of the afternoon / nighttime. Especially because me and White Sheep are gonna record soon for comic book versus, because we finally found a good matchup. Because it is very hard to find two characters from different publishers that are literally the same character, maybe a tiny bit of tweakage, but the same abilities and powers. But overall, this is Hybrid. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. It's actually growing a bit, which is good because that means more competition for the upcoming subscriber contest, which you enter it, potentially you win a free comic book, and that's all great. So check out the subscriber contest video, to learn which 4 comics you can win. They're not single issues, they're actually kind of collections. Example, one of them is Spider-Man Blue, another one is Batman Nightfall. So just examples there. And also like the video if you liked it, and comment below with your thoughts on Exo Manowar, any comic book recommendations, or anything else for that matter. This is Hybrid, and see you later.